Movsar Evloev says, I will break him. I can promise them that I'm not going to take down anyone if they give me a title shot. Stop the cap, bro. Like, I hate when fighters do this, but I'm going to keep reading. If they try to take me down, okay, I'll accept this, but I'm not going to go first. I will just go straight striking. First of all, this doesn't even make sense, bro. Like, this is the wrong way to do it because, one, it's not true, right? It's not true. It's fun to say, and it sounds like, you know what I mean? It sounds tough. But at the same time, when he gets in there and Volkanovski's, being the better striker, or Topuria or Holloway or whoever he fights, right? This doesn't have to be Volk, but he's calling out Volk, so let's stick with Volk. When he's getting outstruck by this guy, Volk, and the others, he's going to go for a takedown. His striking isn't like that. And if his striking is like that, it's because of the threat of the takedown that elevates his striking, guys. You get what I'm saying? And just be yourself. Just be yourself. That's the main message here. Movsar Evloev. Do not think that you have to hinder yourself and handicap yourself and say, no, I'm going to sell myself short and not go for takedowns, even though that's your thing. That's like what you're the best at. Embrace it. Say, listen, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to take him down under. I'm going to take him down under, hold him there, and then in 5 minutes, the ref will set us up, and I'm going to do it again. And then I'm going to do it again and again. And one more time, and I'm going to be 50-45, your new champion, defeating the fan favorite. Like, lean into it, you know what I'm saying? Don't go out there and sell yourself short, man. You're a great wrestler. You're a great grappler. You're a great MMA fighter, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're undefeated for a reason. You're not undefeated because you're some roofie McGregor-like striker. You're not that guy. So don't try to be that guy. Don't try to appease the fans. Let the fans be the fans. His problem is the style is not the most exciting. It's not. I enjoy it. I saw his fight with Diego Lopez live in Jersey. It was good. I was entertained. I thought it was an MMA fight. You know what I mean? He's got good grappling, techniques. However, there's a lot of new fans. There's a lot of Nelk Boy-like fans. There's a lot of people who started watching after McGregor. They're not casuals because they watch every fight, but they're just new. They don't know better. And they don't want to see that. They don't think that's cool. They don't like the grappling. They don't want to see it. And you got to lean into that. You got to say, fuck what you want to see. I'm Movsar Evloev. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to dominate all your favorite fighters. All that cool striking stuff that they do, it's cool. The highlights love it, is awesome. But watch the highlight video from our fight. They're gonna be Dagestani handcuffed. They're gonna have their legs stretched out in a split position. They're gonna be in all sorts of awkward positions on the ground, because that's what I could do to people, and embrace that. And I think that's how you end up winning a championship. And I think that you just gotta, you just gotta trust the process. Even if the UFC doesn't want to give you an opportunity, which I think is fair to say, right? The UFC no longer operates based off who they think the best in the world is. They operate based off the fans. This is pretty much real life WWE. They're just characters, they're storylines, and we match up the storylines with each other, not necessarily the fighters. That's what the UFC has become post Conor McGregor. And if you really think about it, that means it's not a sport. We have to get back and decide, what is this? Is this a sport, or is this an entertainment company? If that's the case, all these, the wrestlers on the come up, they're in trouble, because the UFC didn't want to give Ankalaev an opportunity. They tried to hold him off as much as they can. And granted, Ankalaev held him off as well. He held himself off. He came up with some excuses. It's like, bro, do you want to fight or not? Like, I get Ramadan is here, but What are we doing? We fighting or not? Our champion's active. We're not going to cater to you. You will have to make some sacrifices. But when you do, and when you trust the process, when you fight so many people that the UFC sitting there like, dude, this Movsar guy won't lose. He just did the same thing to Max Holloway. We have to give him a title shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he just keeps winning and becomes undeniable, they have to give him an opportunity. And the hard work will pay off. But that's the hard part, is staying true, staying faithful, and believing that the hard work will pay off. Be yourself. Do not change. Do not become a striker. Do not try to prove anything to the fans. Be Movsar Evloev, and you will reach your goal. That's how I see it. I want to know what you think in the comment section below, whether you agree or disagree. It doesn't matter. Join the discussion, follow for more, and of course, leave a like if you enjoyed the time spent. Thank you. You are all appreciated.